Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor, and this video is going to give you 5 different reasons why you might be waking up at 3 a.m. or anywhere between 3 and 5 a.m. at the same time. Now, to just warn you, this is not going to be like a scientific video. It's going to be from a spiritual perspective. Number 1, it's just yet another form of synchronicity, an omen, a sign from the divine, trying to get your attention and letting you know that either there's something significant going on with you, or it's, again, just one of the many ways your soul self will try to get your attention to say there's something going on with you. You're going through a change, a transformation. A lot of times this will happen during times of change in your life. And because we just, as human beings, have like a thing about 3 a.m. and waking up at the witching hour, I think our higher self just uses that time as a way to sort of get us to think more deeply into it. And it's unusual if you wake up at the same time over and over and over. It gets you wondering, why am I doing this? And that's the exact reason why it's doing that, to get you to ask why. Number 2 is it's a way for your spirit guides. We all have these souls that sort of follow us around through life to make sure we're on the right path. And sometimes they like to give us messages in our dreams. And many times you don't know it's necessarily your spirit guide, but they have a way of influencing your dream so that you come out of it with something, a certain message. And because we're more receptive to their influence during the night when we're really relaxed and not uptight and tense in our waking, limited, ordinary state of consciousness, it's the perfect time for them to kind of meddle in with our lives a little bit. And again, just so to get us to think about what just happened in your dream last 3 a.m. You'll wake up at that particular time because we have a thing for that same reason essentially. But again, it has a lot to do with your sensitivity being you're more sensitive when you're relaxed, when you're sleeping. Number 3, similar premise about you being more relaxed is your Kundalini. A lot of us are having Kundalini awakenings nowadays, or at the very least experiencing rushes of energy throughout our body. A lot of times it's up our spine. It could be tingling, heat, movement, just weird tingles and twitches in our body. And again, similar premise. During the day, we tend to be more uptight, more tense, and we can, not on purpose, but we can kind of block up this energy just with the tensions of life, the way we contract and resist life. But when we sleep, we finally relax. And you can imagine if there's been energy that's been sort of stuck, and you finally relax, it's like you feel that initial like a buildup of energy that's finally been cleared to go, and it can wake you up. And because you've been sleeping a few hours, around 3 a.m., it's not like you just fell asleep, most of you. You're the most relaxed at that time. And for whatever reason, it just tends to happen around 3 a.m. I think just to kind of, again, let us know that you didn't just wake up by happenstance. That, again, it's all just kind of keep reminding you, because we tend to forget that you are going through a transformation, and it's wise to keep that at the forefront of your mind so you can live your life accordingly. And number 4, most of you watching this are already going through a spiritual awakening, and by definition are growing more sensitive to everything. And there's a whole lot going on all around us that we close ourselves off to. But a lot of us aren't doing so much closing off and filtering out anymore, and we're becoming more and more and more sensitive and open. And we're the most open, we're the most sensitive during the nighttime when we've been asleep for a little while, and therefore we can get a little glimpse of the peak potential of our newfound psychic awareness, and we just perceive shit going on in our room, and it just wakes us up because we're so sensitive to it. There's energies, there's beings, there's your spirit guides hanging around. There's all this stuff going on that most of us have no idea, but during those sensitive hours, it just tends to be there. It can just wake you up. Number 5, at least this is what happens with me. I always tend to wake up at 3 a.m. and it's a way that I sort of communicate with myself. Like, the way I would put it is my higher self, my soul, will again deliver messages to me in dreams. And again, not so specifically like, hey, it's your higher self here and this is what I want to say to you right now. No, it's more like I'll wake up at sort of a pivotal, impactful and pertinent moment in my dream, where when I wake up, I'm still thinking about what had happened, and what had just happened or what was just said to me is relevant to the context of my current situation in life, and it sort of adds information that helps me. And again, to make it so I start to think about that, and rather than just drift off back to sleep, I'll look at the clock and it's 3 a.m. and it'll kind of get me to say, okay, what was that dream about? Oh, okay, well, I see how that's pretty cool. You know, like, we now have access to all these different forms of non-physical assistance that are desperately trying to help you through life. Because this whole mass awakening is a joint effort, and there's many influences at play here, and a lot of this is a lot of the progress we all hope to make collectively is dependent upon some souls making themselves very sensitive so they can be receptive to this divine guidance. And again, you're the most sensitive during the night, and because 3 a.m. happens to just stick in our minds, it's oftentimes the time that we wake up to get us to think more deeply into it and look at it from a more of a spiritual perspective. So I hope that helps you guys. I know I get this question all the time. It happens to me all the time. And again, if it's not 3 a.m., it's like the exact same time at 3:11, 5-6 days in a row. Come on. With the weird energy rushes and these crazy dreams and the messages, there's something going on. Okay? So I hope that video helps you guys. At the very least, be able to use the awesome information that's being downloaded to you when it's brought to your awareness with these 3 a.m. wake-ups. Okay? So have a great day, guys. Thank you for all the love and the support and the likes and the shares and the comments. It means the world to me. And I know it's easy just to sort of take a YouTube person for granted, but you guys don't. You take the time to let me know that you appreciate it, and I appreciate those sentiments from you. So thank you very much. Have an amazing day. Namaste. Peace.